In today's video, I unbox a wholesale vintage hull. Will I make any money? Watch to find out. Cue the intro. Hi folks, and welcome to the Money Mental UK YouTube channel. I'm your host Andrew. I'm a part-time eBay reseller and a mental health advocate. And today I am doing a video of a unboxing of a wholesale order that I've had from Pole Vintage or Northern Vintage Wholesale, who are part of the Syed group. I'm not quite sure that's how you say it, but that's certainly how I say it anyway. So yeah, I'm sure people have heard of Syed Vintage before, probably the biggest vintage wholesaler in the country, or certainly one of the biggest anyway. Bit of a dubious reputation they've got. So I didn't realise Pole Vintage was part of Syed Group, so I was a bit apprehensive after spending nearly £300 with them as to whether or not what I would get would be okay. But half the orders turned up today. I have got another part of it's coming tomorrow. I know that's coming tomorrow as a separate order. I'm just looking to see if I've got my paperwork as well. Yep, I have. So what I ordered from North Vintage was Northern Pole Vintage Wholesale was 15 branded track top jackets in grade A condition, 15 crazy pattern festival shell jackets in grade A condition, a mixed graphic sweatshirt bale, which is about 100 sweatshirts. That I'm expecting to come tomorrow or later in the week. That's the separate part of the order that's been sent separately because it's a bale, so it's about 45 kilos or so. 15 branded shell stroke windbreaker jackets and 15 vintage printed graphic t-shirts. So all of that come to just over £300. I did have a discount. It was like 30% off or something. So there was, quite a reasonable price sort of paid really for the amount of stock that I got. Box is next to me. It's already open because I've already had a little look through it when it turned up this morning because I didn't know what it was. But yeah, let's take you through what I've got. £300 for all of it. But bear in mind, this is part one. These sweatshirts that are part of that order haven't come yet, and they account for, part of that 300 quid. So, but yeah, item number one is this vintage. Well, I assume it's vintage. It's an A6, I think is how you say it. Sort of a track jacket. Size is medium, so that's an okay size. Has on the back of it this Joey Modsay Coffee Roasters KV challenge, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to detract from the value too much. Could be looking about 15 to 20 on that. It's in good condition, so that's off to a good start there. The items are in no particular order. They're just sort of chucked in a box. Next item, Adidas, nice vintage tag there, size large, I think it's large ladies. Jacket has got a few marks on it. They look like they'll clean up. A couple of marks that might not up there. They're a bit more worn in, but it'll go in the bicarb of soda to soak. I believe that's how you can get rid of stuff anyway. Tell me if it's not. But yeah, even with those slight marks there, we're probably still looking 15 quid on that, so that's all right. Next, Reebok jacket. Vintage one, size small. So probably not the best size, but probably still 12, 15 quid on that. Yeah, full zip through jacket, 12 to 15. So already starting to see an okay level of return. This one, bit of dirt on it again, but it just needs a wash by the look of it. It's a Nike track jacket, a few marks there which might take a bit more work to come off. Just trying to see the size on it. Extra large, so good size. Yeah, price depends on whether we can get those marks off, you know, so 15 to 20 on that maybe. Next, another Adidas zip-through jacket here. Nice vintage tag on there, so that's a good vintage item. Size label is missing, but I'd say it's probably an extra large. I will measure it to check, but it looks like an extra large. It's quite a nice piece really, with those sort of two colours there, beige and white. Looks to be in good condition, you know, so we might be looking about 20 quid or so on that. These are rough estimates. When I do my research, I might push the prices up a bit, or I might push them down. So I'm just giving you a rough idea on value at the minute in terms of what I list it for, and I do free shipping as well, so all prices quoted include shipping. Next, Kent FA. Umbro, vintage Umbro, extra large jacket. It says Kent FA on it, but good condition. Probably maybe 15 quid with that sort of Kent FA logo on there, perhaps affecting the value, but yeah, probably 15 quid. Sort of an iron on, actually. They both look iron on, so theoretically could actually iron them off. Say iron on, I don't know what the correct terminology is. No idea what I'm doing normally. But yeah, say 15 on that vintage Umbro piece. Who knows, somebody from Kent FA might want it. Next, this needs a good steam, but it's a Nike quarter zip jacket. Now it does have, like, the logo is sort of wearing away there, and it's got, no, they're coming off. I was going to say it's got a few marks on it, but actually that's just the bits of the label that have come off, and the zip sort of missing its end there, so not perfect condition, but it is still going to be sellable. Probably it's got that nice pattern inside as well, so it's a nice vintage piece, in size large, so you know, maybe 15 quid on that. Yeah, and it is a nice sort of design, so yeah, 15 quid maybe on that. What have we got here? This is one of the festival, so it's crazy jackets. Nice block colour in there, I think that's what you call it anyway. Nice piece, good condition, bit of stain in there, hopefully that's like from, you know, neck sweat, but hopefully a soak in the bicarb and a bit of soda, I believe, will help with that. Let me know if you think of different ways to get rid of that, but I think that's probably the best way. And if that's in good clean condition, you know, you could be looking 20-25 quid on a nice vintage piece like that. This jacket just looks amazing, but again, dirty collar, so that will need a dressing. But look at the pattern on that. That is what the youth would call sick, you know, so I might shoot for a bit more money on this one if I can get rid of that sort of staining around the neck. You know, I might be looking at 30 quid, maybe a bit more on that piece, because that is just you know, a fantastic design. size large as well, so really cool, crazy pattern shell suit top there. Yes, Adidas jacket, again vintage, size I'd say it's a medium. It's got German one, so it's got a bit of the German branding on the back, but again I can't see that being a huge issue. It's a nice design, you know, 15 to 20 maybe on that. Next, it's the nice Nike jacket, total 90. I think this is probably going to be a vintage piece. Need to check the tag on that, but I think it is a vintage, size medium. The Nike logo on it, a bit cracked and a bit of wear, but that's not too much of a problem. A couple of little marks on the back that hopefully will wipe off, but they're not really hugely noticeable anyway. I certainly didn't notice them the first time I looked at it. So, you know, maybe 15 to 20 on that. Ooh, what have we got here? Another Nike piece. This looks huge. And nice Nike zip through. It's Nike, yeah, but it is Nike. Sort of vintage piece. This is white. It's got to have some marks on it somewhere. Yeah, a couple of marks there, but they might come out in the wash. Couple of marks around there. Hopefully those will come out in the wash. But yeah, it's a huge piece actually. What size is it? Extra large. It's got that nice detail on the back as well. So yeah, I think if that cleans up, you know, that could be 20-25 quid piece. Good size, classic retro design there. So yeah. Another festival jacket. It's a nice single colour, like green in the inside. Just a vintage sort of shell jacket piece. Not what I would call a crazy pattern as such, but definitely a festival jacket. Maybe 15 on that one. Oh, this one's a brilliant pattern. Just look at that, folks. And it feels like it's got shoulder pads as well. Just an absolutely crazy pattern there. Justin B. Jones from New York. Again, needs to soak to get rid of that sort of staining, but hopefully that will come off. And yeah, maybe a couple of little marks on it as well, but should come off in the wash hopefully. Again, you know, beautiful design, 25-30 quid maybe on that. To the right buyer. Another crazy pattern jacket here. Again, same stain in there, so I need to get rid of that, but nice solid colours. Then an Aztec sort of pattern in there. I think I know what I'm doing, but some words written on it, etc. No label to indicate size or anything, but I'll measure it up, and it looks like an extra large, so probably be around the XL size. Maybe 20-25 quid on that, maybe a touch more. I love the design on this one. This is, again, what a design we've got here. What a piece. Shoulder pads again. Just look at that sort of design there. Brilliant. Size medium, but feels more like a large. This is from the US, I think, so probably is a large. Yeah, 25 quid. Little mark there as well. Again, that looks like it'll come off in the wash, so This size small Adidas jacket, basic design. Yeah, labeling's good. Yeah, 15 quid maybe. Another Adidas jacket, body sculpt. It's actually got the labels on it, so this is actually new. It's just been screwed up in a bale. Star 3rd of October 2010, but new with tags, so I will just steam this and list it as new with tags. So that might be, you know, 25 quid. Not a vintage piece, got all that branding on it, etc., but still it's an Adidas jacket for 25 quid, so people are gonna want it. This is Nike, extra large, sort of Harrington jacket type thing. Nike Sphere Pro, bit of a vintage piece, all black, 20 quid maybe. Just needs a little bit of a wash, but again, it's all just, it's like it's all stuff that'll come out on that. Another Nike piece, Climate Fit, size large, 2-colour, zip through, looks to be in good condition, a little bit of a steam, and that'll be ready to list. Don't know, 20 odd quid on that. What have we got here? So this is looks like an amateur German football team, BSK Olympia top. Nice Nike. It's got some really nice details on it with this bumblebee here and everything. Which I'm assuming is the branding of the football team. But that's a really nice, cool piece. Size medium. You know, 20-25 quid on that, I reckon. Because yeah, it's just nice. Again, being screwed up sort of thing, needs a good steaming. One of the things I need to do is get a good steamer actually, because the one I've got just not up to the job really. So saving up for a new steamer this month and a GoPro so I do quality filming. So no stock purchases. This I got, by the way, those were following the dry January. We ordered this in December. Another crazy pattern jacket, a couple of marks on it. Again, with the people don't really wash their necks, do they? See if we can get rid of that. But yeah, nice, big. It's a big design, big piece. This one, like this is too big for me. It's got to be an XXL at least. But yeah, sort of go for 20 quid on that one maybe. Another festival jacket, 2 colours, but yeah, nice design. 15 to 20 on that one. Slightly less dirty neck in that one. Might just be able to steam that one and put it up. This is a pretty cool jacket. Mount Mary College. It's a Champion one. This is definitely one for depop. Looks like an old 90s Champion piece. I mean, look at that logo, look at the tag there. Size medium, but I suspect it will probably actually be size large UK. Just really cool that, 20 quid. good condition as well. So yeah, maybe 20 quid on that. So you know that's those so far have already paid for the entire haul, and there's still more to go. You know, effort involved, but there's, you know, that is the haul paid for. I've still got another 45 kilos to come, and I've still got stuff in this box. So, you know, that's not too bad, really. Another festival jacket, crazy pattern jacket here. Cool design. Few marks on it. This is Sunderland of Scotland. They reckon it's a women's jacket. I'm not convinced that's a women's jacket, but yeah, again, a cool vintage design there. Might be 20 quid on that one. Into profit. Happy. Here's another one who doesn't wash his neck. And the shoulder pads. This is definitely women's. It says Points West Women's. Size 1X apparently. What the heck that means, I don't know. But look at the design on that. Look at that. That retro design there. These colours just going down, and then there's like some embroidered pattern sort of flower thing going on there. I mean, that is beautiful. It's got to be 25 quid in that. It's got to be. Beautiful piece. This vintage Lonsdale. Don't know if anyone buys vintage Lonsdale, because obviously you just got to buy new Lonsdale and Sports Direct, but the vintage market obviously different. XXL. This is back for the days when Lonsdale was a proper boxing brand. Yeah, just like beautiful tag there. It's just 3XL. So it's huge. So I don't know there's many depoppers who are 3XL, so this probably might be an eBay one, but black and yellow design, just, you know, beautiful. Again, that labelling there, it probably will, it will get listed on, cross-listed on Depop, but probably be more of an eBay sale to a larger gentleman, but just a beautiful piece that. I mean, I don't know, I've no idea on Lonsdale prices, so you know, I'm going to say 15 quid on that for the design alone. Maybe might be more, might be less, because nobody wants to buy Lonsdale, but I think it's the design rather than the brand that's going to sell that one as well, to be honest, so might be a bit more. Little crazy pattern jacket, just nice black pieces there. 25 quid. They wash their neck, so well done you get a gold star. It's just a basic single colour coat with hood. You know, it's a vintage rain jacket, so yeah, probably not going to be much in that, because it's not really a crazy sort of pattern, etc. A bit of a vibrant colour, but I'll probably go about a tenner on that. Again, could be hugely wrong. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to comment. This, another stain in this one, which I'm hoping will come out with a bit of vanish. So it's a nice Adidas zip through, quarter zip, nice white black colours, fairly modern label. It's got adidas.com written on it, so that's how you know, because it's got a website address on it. So yeah, not a vintage piece, a bit stained, so if that mark comes out, yeah, I think that's the only one. If that mark comes out, still could be looking at, you know, 12-15 quid on that. Oh, this is another beautiful piece. The crazy jackets are like amazing, actually. So there might be something in there for me to think about. Size 1, whatever that means, but Curtis, pink, yellow, blue. It says Sport 1990, so it's from 1990, so that dates it straight away for me, which is good. Vintage 90s jacket. Look at that. What do they call it? That sort of box sort of fit, really. It's just like a solid. You can see the shape there. It's just like a box. But yeah, I mean that's got to be 25 quid. It's got to be beautiful piece again. We got here. This one's got some. Looks like paint or something on the back of it. Don't know if that's going to come out or not. Yeah, some green marks on it, which is a shame because it's a nice Nike Athletics zip through, but green marks on the back definitely going to affect value if they don't come off. If they do, easy 15 to 20 on that. Marks don't come up, 10 to 15. It will go on eBay probably. This is Adidas XL jumper. It is huge. It's UK size XL. UK XL. It looks huge. I'm going to try it on because this is my size. So I might be keeping this one if it fits me. It's actually probably in the best condition of anything in here as well. But yeah, it's just a nice Adidas quarter zip. I don't think it's particularly vintage, to be honest. 2011, so no, not particularly vintage, but 10 years old, and it doesn't look 10 years old, to be honest. So I might keep that one if it fits me. If it doesn't, I don't know, maybe 15 quid. So what we got here, another Adidas top, Adidas Climber Call top, size medium. See that Academy Centre Vancouver Whitecaps FC, so an amateur American college team there, I suspect. Label on there. I don't think that's going to have a massive impact on value. Certainly not negative impact anyway. Yeah, size medium. It's 40 to 42, so it's probably a large UK, medium US. Probably, 15, 20 quid on that. Might do a bit more research on it. I don't think it's particularly vintage. Where's your 2013. If you're wondering how I'm getting the age, Adidas, not they've always done this, but certainly in the last decade or so have put a label on that 0313. The 13 is the year, so that's just like a care label. So yeah, but I still think that's alright. Not a bad piece. Another piece here. It's Nike Dry Fit XXL. Good tip for golfing. It's got initials MC embroidered into it, so yeah, they are embroidered, so it won't come off. It's huge, but it's a good top for golfing. And if you've got the initials MC as well, then you're gonna be happy with that. So I'll list that one on eBay. Yeah, good condition. I'll list that one on eBay. Put initialed MC or something in the description title, so people can search for that as well, but 15 quid or so for that, I reckon. Got this unbranded, it's like a cycling jersey. Yeah, American vintage XL cycling jersey. Pearl Azumi technical wear. I've no idea if that's a brand or not that people buy, but I've sold unbranded cycling tops for between 10 and 15, so I'm going to say at least a tenner on that. What we got next? This Carmel United Soccer Club St. Vincent Sports Performance, but it's Nike. Thermal fit top, size medium. It isn't vintage. It does have the website address on it, but good condition piece. Quarter zip there. So, 15 quid maybe. This Puma top I think is gorgeous, but it does have some marks on it. It's just like beautiful design, these sort of blocks of colour and these stripes of colour, but I'm pretty sure there is some, there is some marks on it, so that will affect value. Like if it didn't have those marks on it, being size XL, it's got a sign on it to say wash when dirty, because like you wouldn't normally do that, but yeah, all the way from America. Yeah, get those marks out of it, the design etc on this probably would push it to 25, maybe even 30 quid, but if I can't get those marks off, then we're looking probably about 15 quid. Another one here, Adidas Climber Light top, says Eagle Mountain on it, size large, nice blue colour, 15-20 quid maybe, probably 15, conservative. So yeah, good return there, good pile of stuff, still more to come. Stuff's got issues though, it's got to be washed, it's got to be steamed etc, so condition wise not perfect, but all saleable items that I have paid a good price for, so profit to be made. Just not sure I can be bothered making too much effort, but that will all go to the employee for her to sort through over the next sort of couple of weeks. She'll clean them all up etc for me, steam them all so that I can photograph them, but it does obviously cut into me profit, that, because I pay for the privilege of doing that. These are the t-shirts now. This one, American XL, Abe Lincoln, sorry I can't hear you over the sound of freedom, nice design, Spirit of America tag on it, double stitched, so it's not a single stitch piece or anything like that, but that's a cool top. $12.50 on Depop these sort of things go for, so from what I understand, so that'll be a Depopper for about $12.50. What have we got here? Another t-shirt, Mountain Equipment Co-op. It's just another cycling top, not really too well branded, but a vintage cycling top, plain green, maybe a tenner on that. didn't order any cycling tops. So now this one's on a Jesus tag, and this is a nice Christmas t-shirt design with the jerseys. I did say jerseys, didn't I? Nice Christmas design. Just arrived a little too late for Christmas, unfortunately, but you know, again, £12.50. Maybe a touch more around Christmas time if I keep it that long. This again, another, just such a cool t-shirt. This design, look at that, look at that. That is just an amazing sort of print there. 100% cotton, that reduced global warming, made in Thailand. You know, it's the print that will, and the design that will sell that. Again, £12.50. A little bit of a boxy fit there as well. Don't know. But yeah, just such a cool piece that. This is the vintage New York shirt Majestic tag. Does have name and number on the back. Clemens, number 22. MLB player. So I need to have a look at that. A couple of marks there on the back, so that will need cleaning. I'm hoping those will come out. So yeah, I need to do a little bit of research into that sort of baseball thing, but again, we'll say £12.50 on that. It is a nice vintage piece. It is double stitch rather than single stitch. Oh yeah, this is cool, but at least Dana's Wonderland. I need to do a little bit of research on that, but look, this is a nice design, probably a medium sized t-shirt. Like dragging and stuff going on. So again, we'll probably say £12.50 on that. It's not a single stitch or anything, but it's just a cool designer t-shirt. And this one's, let me look at that, beautiful design, but gilding, I don't think it's too vintage. Student activity cancel, but that sort of tie-dye look will probably help it sell. Probably a tenner on that one. Again, that these t-shirts just going to go on depop once they're washed and ironed and photographed. This heated heavy with gut on it, just a nice vintage t-shirt. A division of infamy, made in the land of the heartless, extra large, dry clean only apparently. Boxy fit, so that's definitely a vintage t-shirt. So yeah, £12.50. What's on this one? Green t-shirt, 125 years. Port and Company, the tag, no idea who they are. What's it say on it? Denton, Texas. Welcome home, UNT Union. It's from 2015, so not a particularly great piece there. Will I list it? Probably. I probably won't list that one. Probably just, well, I'll just chuck it in a bundle of stuff and so on, sort of thing, or donate it. But yeah, probably won't sell that one unless anyone sort of has strong feelings differently. What's this? This is a cool design. I don't even know what it says. Volcom. Size medium. Just a really cool print on that. Again, £12.50. What we got here? Golden t-shirt, size small, but I'll put it through medium. Garden City Tennis Association 4th Annual Open Tennis Tournament. It does look kind of cool though in terms of design, etc. So it probably will get listed. This is cool. Big wolf, Confederate flag. Yeah. Double stitch. No size on it, but we'll work that out. But yeah, cool vintage t-shirt with a wolf going through the Confederate flag. £12.50. What we got here? Fantasy Football League champion t-shirt. Men's medium. It looks kind of cool, so I'll probably try that one for a tenner. North Face top here. Yeah, vintage North Face. Men's medium, quarter zip. I don't order any quarter zips, but I'm not going to complain at getting North Face. Nice vintage North Face piece, 20 quid or so. So yeah, no complaints about that. What's this? Another one of the crazy jackets, maybe 2011. No, it's branded. Adidas jacket, UK size 22. Sort of ladies jacket, huge size, straight to eBay. Condition fine. Yeah, so just an eBay piece, 15 quid maybe 10 to 15. It's not particularly, I'll probably actually in a plus size, probably go higher. So yeah, 15 quid. But yeah, that's fine. What we got here? Target Volunteers, California fleece. That's definitely not a branded top. It is a vintage piece, I suppose. You know, so I might. It's made in USA as well, so it's vintage, made in USA. So you know, we might try our luck with that one for like around the 10-12 quid mark. It is in good condition. An Adidas top, 2XL, just a straightforward quarter zip, good size, maybe 15 on that. Got here another t-shirt, another cool design, American Eagle, chef by request. It says it's got some branding on the back. It's not vintage, it's my chef by request says on it, but the back, but I still think it's a cool t-shirt, so still worth listing for £12.50 again. It's an Epcot International t-shirt. Food and Wine Festival from Epcot International 2016. Taste the World. So I don't know if that's going to be worth listing or not, but it is a nice Disney Parks t-shirt, so perhaps so. You know, again, perhaps a tenner. And the final item. Learn to ride. Utah motorcycle training. Gildan t-shirt. Yeah, I'll probably try it for a tenner because it is a nice sort of image there. Size medium. So yeah, somebody might want that. It's a nice t-shirt after all. So yeah, that's it. So let's just tot it up. £10, £20. Just trying to grab things that are around 15. So 35, tenner, 45, 50, 60. We'll just call a t-shirt a tenner for argument's sake. So 70, 20, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Probably won't list that one. So 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. Don't know if that one's going to sell or not, so I won't count that. What's this? 200. Let's go 15 on these. So 215, 230, 245. Say a tenner on that. 255. Say 15 on that, so that is 262.70, 285, 310 bundle paid for, but not in profit yet, 'cause it's got fees and shipping costs. 335. Just say 20 on these, so 355, 15. 370. Probably won't count that one. 390. Say a 10 on that. 400. 420. 440. 460. 480. Definitely into profit now after shipping and fees. On this one, 500. So yeah. But don't forget, I've got to pay my employees to clean these. Yeah, we'll say 20 on that one. So 520. Say 15 there. So 535. 15. So say 550. Right, I would say to say 15 on that. So 565. 15 on that. So 557, 580, 600, 620. Hitting profit now after paying out the employees' fees and everything. 640. 680. Say 15 on that. 695. 15 on that. In fact, so I'd say a 10 on that one, 695. So that's 705, I think. Say 15 on that, so that's 720. 740. Say a 10 on that, 750. 770. So 10 on that for argument's sake, 780. 795. 805. 805. 820. This really depends when you clean it up, but we'll say 830 for assuming not being able to. We'll say 840 quid. So from me £300, 840 quid's worth of listed value there. I've still got 100 or so jumpers to come. So yeah, already into profit, taking into account fees, shipping, etc. You know, offers to watches, all of that. You know, cost of getting it cleaned up. I'm still going to make hopefully a couple hundred quid's worth of profit at least, just on what's here, with more to come. Obviously, if you're doing the cleaning, etc. yourself, things be slightly cheaper for you. You know, I pay someone to do that for me, so that affects the value. But yeah, that's all right. It's not bad. That's a good return for a wholesale order, especially with some of it still to come. Would I order from North again? I think if they did an offer, I would do of that. I wouldn't pay full price of stuff just because there's a lot of it. It's got marks, etc. You know, I would say more than 50% of it, probably more like nearly 3/4 of it is marked in some way, and so it's going to require attention. The stuff is tightly bundled, so it needs it's going to need a lot of steaming, etc. So it's time and effort. Yes, it's not me doing it, but I've got to pay someone to do that, so I don't like to have to do that too often because there's complaints. So yeah, if they had an offer on again, I would order from them. The shipping was very quick, the communication was excellent, so all good plus points. And you know, the return is good on that. Minimum order is 300 quid with them, so you do have to take that into account as well. Obviously I spent £301.60. Is it 300 quid or was it 200 quid minimum order? Anyway, I had to spend 300 quid, so I'm pretty sure it must be 300 quid that it works out as. So yeah, I probably would order from them again. I'd probably definitely go for the crazy pattern festival shell jackets again with them, if that was an opportunity. The bail remains to be seen. The branded shell windbreaker jackets, yeah, they're okay, but again, a lot of those are sort of quite dirty and needed a bit more work on them. The branded branded track chop jackets, yeah, okay. And the vintage printed graphic t-shirts, not too bad. I'd say 10 out of the 15 I ordered, gonna make some good return for me. Bit dubious on one or two of them I won't list. There's a couple that just might list, might not. So, but overall the condition on those was much better than the condition of any other items as well, which was definitely a plus point. So yeah, that's my conclusion. It's been nearly an hour, but hopefully that's give you an indication of, you know, what 300 quid can buy you, potential profits you can expect to see, but also the work that's involved in doing this. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. See you on the next video. Bye for now.